Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Y'all know how we do it, fam. Good morning to everybody, all of my new subscribers, new followers. Hey y'all, welcome and thank you so much for joining us. Of course, to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for visiting my media resource and coming back to see just what I have to say on the matter. Of course, y'all know tomorrow night. Can you say tomorrow night? It's our Thursday night live stream. Yes. Listen, I'd love to see each and every one of you there. I really do feel like it will bless your soul and help you take your healing to another level. Amen. And of course, y'all know the goal of the day is 1.2K on the likes, y'all. Come on, if you rocks with your girl. Come on, if you rocks with your girl, come on, hit that like button one time, 2 times, 3 times. Y'all know, y'all get the deal. All right, y'all. So let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about this narcissist and the fact that, they have to make you insecure. Okay, they do. They have to make you insecure. I want to talk about this because a lot of the times you don't understand why you are feeling so discombobulated. You're not feeling connected when you're in the addiction ship with these birds. And, there's just a lot of stuff going on, especially after you get past the love bomb stage. And so I think what we typically don't understand is the fact that a lot of this stuff that we're going through is very intentional on the narcissist part. It's not intentional on, we're intentionally trying to love and care for someone that doesn't want to love and care for us and neither has the capacity to, because they're going to automatically choose by default not to care, not to connect, any of that. Because remember, abusers do not connect with their victims. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that they have to make you insecure is something that you will realize throughout the addiction ship with the narcissist. This is the reason. This is one of the primary reasons that they bring in the triangulation. Okay, the triangulation comes in to basically beat down your self-esteem, to beat down your self-confidence. They have to make you insecure because they are insecure. Okay, and not only are they insecure, but they have low self-worth and they're self-loathing. All right, so with knowing that, you can't have someone that is secure and confident, come on here, in themselves, and you can't be around somebody like that. If you're a self-loathing person, if you hate yourself, you have low self-worth, you're highly insecure, then you have to make sure if you're an abuser, if a person is an abuser like that, they have to make sure that the victims and the people around them do not feel secure. They want you to not be able to see what they're actually doing to you. And if you're always feeling insecure, I'm gonna give y'all some deep revelation, then you're gonna be constantly wanting to be validated by the narcissist. You're gonna want them to constantly validate you. And this is why codependency is something that you must heal in yourself. Because these birds right here, they love codependent individuals because they're codependent. Okay? So they want to be around people that are codependent, that need them. But you must be insecure. Now, am I saying that you are an insecure person? No, not at all. Now, what I'm saying is some people do suffer with insecurities, or insecurity. But a lot of times what happens in these situations is you can go into the situation being a very confident, pretty much, just kind of, how to handle your business. You're confident in what you do. You're confident in your day to day. You're a pretty confident person. You know how to handle your business. You know how to take care of what needs to be done. You know how to get it done. Okay, the narcissist will come in and do and then I like to call this create insecure situations or insecurity situations. Okay, like the triangulation, like the wanting you to suspect that they are cheating on you. This is what brings about insecurity in a person that is even confident. Because what is happening is your honor system. Come on here, somebody. Your honor system is being tested. And of course, if your honor system, meaning you thinking that it's supposed to be just you and the bird, you don't understand that you're dealing with a whole recycled pigeon yet. These Chinese crescents are good at pretenders. Boy, they the great pretenders. You see what I'm saying? So you're not, you're trying to genuinely be there for this person. But when they start doing this triangulation and they start with, just creating insecure situations for you, it is, that is really testing your honor system. It's like, are you really doing this? Or is it me, you, and she, and he, and they? Or is it just us? So then you start to feel, when all of this stuff starts to happen, you start to feel insecure. You start to feel unlike yourself, quite naturally. You start to feel unlike yourself. You start to feel like, what is really happening here? And so what you have to understand is when you're dealing with something like this and it's on purpose, the narcissist is doing this on purpose, that's when you got to do a self-check. Okay, you have to do a self-check. You have to say to yourself, okay, so hold on a minute. Now, this is not me. Okay, this is not me. I'm not an insecure person, but this this person right here is creating situations that's testing my honor system, and then you start to ask the narcissist questions. Oh, when you do that, it gets worse. It literally gets worse. Why? Because the narcissist knows what they're doing to you. They know. They know good and well that they are creating this situation. They know that you are doing exactly what they thought that you would do. Okay? You're doing exactly what they thought. They're like, okay, I'm gonna do this little triangulation piece. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna talk about this other person in front of them, and I'm gonna stay out late, and I'm not gonna call or check in. I'm gonna start breaking patterns and things like that. This is how they do it. Okay, this is the stuff that they do because they have to have you insecure. You have to be broken down to the place where when they get ready to groom you for that discard, and while they're planning that discard, you got to be in a place where you totally depend on the narcissist to validate you. And the devil is a lie. And when you're dealing with a whole demon, demons keep their host insecure. You might see a ego, what we call false pride, that ego shows up and, but that's all a lie. It is all a lie, family. They will do, when I tell you the insecurities that they provoke in us, us survivors, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I know y'all going to testify in the comment section, but I consider myself a pretty secure woman. I know how to handle my business. I know what to do. I know how to do it. And if I don't, I will seek help because I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. But you have sense enough to seek help if you need, help with something, how to handle your business. A narcissist, they assess everything about you. And that's one of the points that they have to break down as well. Man, some of y'all had become so insecure, you didn't even know who you were anymore. You didn't even know. You found yourself looking to that narcissist for every stinking thing. And that's exactly what they want. And how they break you down and make you insecure like that is a whole other, when I tell you it's a whole other situation, and you're sitting there like, what in the world is happening here? What in the world is happening here? So you sit there and you're like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like this person doesn't have my best interest? Why do I feel like I'm being compared to? And that's another thing. When a narcissist is trying to create that insecurity in you, they will constantly compare you with an ex. They will constantly, and sometimes it's not even just straight out comparison. Sometimes they'll just something that you may cook that the ex used to cook, or it may not even been the same dish. Okay, but you make something for them and they're like, oh, I remember when so-and-so used to make this. Boy, they sure could make that well, or they sure could dress like this and dress like that. And I mean, you're sitting there like, why is that person a part of our conversation? Not that you're in, but you wouldn't have ever even asked that question had they not been doing it constantly to you. And then some of y'all had to go. Look, some of y'all just had to. Y'all like, listen, I'm gonna go here. Okay, y'all had to go. Just go ahead on it. Ask that bird. Why do you keep doing this? And guess what? When you asked them why they kept doing that, they told you, why are you so insecure? Why? I mean, what's wrong with you? Why? I mean, I'm here with you. I mean, I'm not with anyone else. Why are you being so insecure? Stop it. That's unattractive. That's this and that. Guess what? That's exactly what they wanted. They wanted you to sit up and ask them that so they could just do just what I said. You just so insecure. They know that they're creating all of these situations of insecurity. They know that. They know that. This is something that they do time after time. This is a part of the abuse. This is what they do. They got to bring that self-esteem down to rock bottom. Okay? They got to have your insecurity rocking and reeling. Because see, if you're insecure, then guess what? You're not going to notice that they are not. Or that they are too, actually. You're not going to notice that they are too. They got to keep you insecure because they really honestly, truthfully don't have the capacity to hold a person like yourself. See, you're too vast in knowledge. When you come into the knowledge of it, you're too intelligent. You're too skillful. You're too blessed. You're too good-hearted. You understand what I'm saying? To be in an addictionship and know that you are in that with them. And just stay there and keep taking it. Most of y'all got to a point, or y'all are getting to a point where you're like, no. This is not what we're going to do. You're not going to tear me down. You're not going to tear down my self-esteem because you're nothing. I'm telling you, they'll sit there and walk on your security as a person. They'll put it on like shoes and walk on it. That's exactly what they'll do if you allow them to. But see, you watching this video because you know that that's what they tried to do. And you know that you're not an insecure person. But a narcissist will create insecure situations to the place where it will literally cause you to become an insecure person. This is why they're so toxic. This is another reason why they are so toxic. I mean, I'm telling you, y'all, like I said before, it is... They are bad for the environment. They are. They're bad for the environment. You got all these insecure people walking around because they've been abused. It's not funny. By a narcissist. I'm telling you, they need to be governed by the EPA. Okay? And then, they need to call the World Health Organization on them too. Get them all shipped out to Jupiter. Okay, y'all, I don't care where you put them. Just get them out of here. Okay? This is what they do. So family... It's not your imagination. They actually wanted this for you. They wanted you to feel insecure. This is why they do all the triangulation, the lying, the gaslighting, the blame shifting. All of that plays into causing you to become a absolute insecure individual. It's easier for you to control. It's easier for them to control you, actually, when you're insecure, when you're depending on them for your validation. Listen, you shouldn't depend on anyone, family, for your validation. No one but the Most High. That's it. And that's all. That's why self-love is so important. Because you need to love yourself enough to know that, listen, not only am I enough, but I know, that I'm enough. See, some people they'll tell you, you are enough. You are enough. But do you know that you are enough? It's the question. Oh, yes, I know that I am enough. Okay? Because I love me some me. And that's where I want to get you all. Loving you some you. Okay? All right, family. So I wanted to put this out here for y'all today. Want to tell you I love you. And thank you all so much. And I appreciate you. And I will see you all on the next video, family. And I will see you all healed at the top, family. Shalom. Peace.